Hello and welcome to the WCBL channel. We are here for week 3 power rankings in Evergrande with Killua this time instead of Antoine.
Yo.
Yo. Antoine had a way too busy schedule to record, so I asked Spectrum and it was just like, I can't do it, so do Killua. Yeah. Alright. Shall we hop into number 10?
Yes.
Alright. I have Zone and you have Ryan. Um,
See.
yeah, so the reason why I didn't move Zone up because of the forfeit win is because whenever there's a forfeit, I try not to move people around. I mean,
Fair.
I did move Ryan down one to fit with all the other coaches.
Yeah.
So basically,
I would say
there's the reason Zone and Ryan never happened. So that's why I have Zone 10th and Ryan 9th, and you have them flipped.
a win's still a win. So he has to go up even if it is a forfeit.
I mean, yeah.
Although there's really nothing to analyze about battle as literally forfeit. Oh, easy picking.
Yeah. So next person we gotta talk about is me, I believe.
Ooh.
Ooh, my fuck up of the
I got
game.
you at 7.
Let me pull up my notes. You can talk first, cause you have.
Okay. I feel as though late game, like you kinda choked, I would say. Yeah, you definitely uh like for one, you switched out Mawile and Lando T when that could have been chip damage.
Yeah, true.
You could have either like not went Noiver, honestly.
Yeah.
Like he could have went Serena synthesis up. That way you'd be able to check most of Lando's sets. I'm pretty sure he has Z.
He had DX Cloud in the game.
Okay. So then yeah, you would have been fine as you would have synthesis as you had that one last turn of trick room, and then you would have been safe from being swept by Lando T.
Yeah.
But instead, what happened was that you let Lando T set up on your Noivern. The Roost was a big misplay, as it basically allowed Lando T to do whatever it wanted.
That's true.
Even if you did, like, that's fine because then you go hard the very next.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not really an excuse, but to be fair, I had 3 people in call with me, and like we're goofing off, and I don't think I was in the right mindset, really, to,
That's
cause all that it wasn't, the voices weren't in like the recording because OBS fucked up, like always. But they were doing like shit talking like, oh hey, he's playing Digimon. Get your gay on. It was really annoying. So, I don't think I was really in the right mindset.
mindset does play a big part.
Yeah. I'll,
I
uh, yeah, I didn't. I should have brought better counters to Lando T, considering Serena was my only thing really, and
yeah.
it was such a really catch-all be-all wall for his team, which was a huge problem. And then Trick Room kinda fucked me over at the end, like badly. So,
no, if you didn't go
I mean, if I got to
hard,
+2 with Mega Mawile, I'm pretty sure I just would have won.
you would.
So I just needed to get that point, but I didn't get to that point. So, anyways, average wise lower, I think is it either I think it's primer. Actually, it's either or. Primer, Antoine, who do you want to talk about?
I guess Hammer, as there's not really too much to talk about. If I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
uh, his biggest misplay during the match between him and Torterra, I'm pretty sure it was, honestly just sacking Deox's defense, as that was like basically his catch-all be-all for Torterra's.
Yeah,
If I'm going to be,
Tortilla seems pretty annoying to deal with.
it is annoying to deal with. I got that tech 5 to deal with.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he definitely struggled immensely with Cube and Coco as a team. Um, he let his
But I feel he could have dealt with purely with just Deox.
yeah, but Deoxys defense would have to be like solely Spadef at that point, which I don't know. I feel like he didn't bring a good like he really just struggled way too much. he let his he let Finney die way too early, which was his cube check. Which
Pretty much.
let Cube just come in every time and claim a kill. At that point, and then what was his? I think his Coco counter was Amoongus. Which
It was either Moon or Jolteon.
yeah,
I
and
think it might have been.
neither of them could have really dealt well with Rotom Heat, in my opinion. So that's really all I have to say about the game.
All right, so we're on to Antoine now.
And yeah, Antoine. You versus
I
Antoine.
have Antoine at 4th because honestly, I feel like he played really well against me, or as well as he could with the hard matchup he had against
Yeah.
defensive team versus Goth. Yeah, Psyshock not killing Nido King late game kind of sucked for him.
Yeah, I definitely did. I had him
He
at
only had it.
I had him at 7th because the way I'm doing it is he was I think he was at the same exact place last week, I think. So I didn't move him up or down. But in my opinion, Raichu wasn't a really great bring. As it didn't really do enough to your team, in my opinion.
That's I was on. I was feeling would.
Like all it did was it didn't get trapped by Goth. That's sort of I feel like that's why he brought it, and it gave him a bit of momentum into Hoopa, which in my opinion, if he was scarfed, he would have been in a lot better position.
Yeah.
Even if he was is Hoopa's his Z move user?
I'm not too sure.
If it is, I feel like Z Snatch could have worked as well.
Yeah, it's a Z mover. Z move user.
Yeah, so Z Snatch or Scarf Hoopa could have put in a lot of work. And he really struggled with Goth and Koba and Prep.
I mean, with how defensive his team was, Goth was gonna be a good bring against him either way. Even if he did prep for it, it was still gonna be a threat.
Yeah.
As there's always the risk of me not bringing it, even though I had a great match.
Yeah, Goth forces a lot of prep in this league, considering we have like 2 stall teams. So yeah. That's all my notes.
Yeah. All right. So who's next?
A guy who we both have at number 6.
Oof.
I don't have a lot of notes on him because I didn't really find much, and I did this at like 2 in the morning. I mean, he played pretty well. Um, he had a good like showcasing. Like after his first 2 weeks, um, he set the bar really low on how we think he'd do, but he did really well in this game, in my opinion.
Yeah. He also uh yeah, basically reiterating what you said, feel like he played well, really well. And the sweep late game with Lando T was just a product and well.
Yeah. Yeah, but hyper offense is hard.
It really is. That's why I suck with it.
Same. I should have totally brought the belly drum Smeargle that Rogue suggested. It actually would have swept him, to be honest.
Oof.
Because I got everything into the range of belly drum Smeargle at, by the time Lando started sweeping.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, but what can you do? So, this is wow. This is a really quick fucking PR compared to me and Antoine.
Pretty much.
So moving on to the top half, I guess.
Ooh.
Both at number 5, we have Rogue. So,
His.
Rogue versus Pag, I believe.
I would just put it out there. Played well. He played well throughout the whole match against Pag.
Yeah, he did play pretty decently, but he really.
Only really thing I have against him is that he went for the bulk up over a sub when Pag's only switch in late game to his Mew was Doom. So as long as he got up a sub with Mew, because he can because from this scenario, because I'm pretty sure Rogue was thinking that if he bulked up on the Zygarde 10 switch in, which was a choke, which would have been a choke. He bulks up with Mew on the Zygarde 10 switch in, then he subs, or tries to sub, then he drain punches.
Yeah.
But if he went for the sub first, he could have double drained. As soon as Zygarde 10 was brought in, he could sub up depending on which move that was decided on. Because if Outrage was used, he could bulk up with Mew and double drain punch until it came off. Because subbed again, then if Confusion does go off, or he hard swaps to Mega Houndoom, which would be a misplay, then Rogue would just win from there with Train.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like Rogue really struggled with the walls again. I feel like Rogue's team really struggles with walls.
For sure.
Mega Garchomp's proving to be a not great Pokemon because it hasn't put in a lot of work like he wants it to. He needs to get that thing to top 3. Well, that's his plan, but it's not even close. So I don't know. And he had a really hard time switching to Pag's offense, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
although the I Pop a Berry Recycle Klefki was fire.
well, that was pretty fuego. Who should we talk about next? I guess we're talking about Pag next.
All right.
Because I have him at.
I got him in.
Yeah, you have him at first. I have him at 4th.
Oof.
I really wanted to move him up to 3rd, but like, I didn't feel like Primer I didn't feel like Primer should have dropped down 2 spots. Losing, so Pag we're really finding a trend. Like Pag has proven, and so has Pack and Primer have really found the trend with Rogue's team that he really struggles, hates walls. At this point, so that makes Rogue's team a lot more easy to prep, in my opinion. So, he never let any of Rogue's offensive threats become too threatening. Like every time Nihilego got a kill, he immediately forced it out, so it didn't get too many boosts. And then he used both his offense and defense really well in this game. Anything you gotta say, Killua?
Well, first off, my boy Pag got help me and A. So that's something. He pulled through the match really well, and he played around bulk up Mew well, despite losing Galvantula, which was our best answer to bulk up Mew.
Yeah.
And what won him the game, at least late game, was definitely his aggressive switch in with Mega Doom.
Yeah. I definitely think Pag played this game immensely well. Alright, is that it?
No, I don't think.
Well, no.
I think it's last.
What?
Thanks. Just talked to Pag. You have next.
Well, no, yeah, you're next, I believe.
Oof.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. My notes versus you. Alright, so, the jump flow set was fuego.
Yeah, it didn't do as much as I wanted it to during that match, but it did enough during the match.
Yeah, it tripped down
Like
Kieran to the point where it didn't become as much of a threat because you could have just picked it off with rocks or something.
Yeah.
The phasing Dredagon was a really good idea, as you got rocks up and you phased stuff like Hoopa and Pex or Steela out into another mon just to take rocks damage, just to whittle his team down.
The flinch was definitely with a Zen headbutt
on Dread.
On the Drud.
Yeah.
I honestly Drud was my only flame answer. I was so scared of Talonflame that match, but he didn't get.
Yeah, maybe.
What?
Yeah. Maybe you should have bought it, but I feel like, the Koba was a really good bring, as it proved to be hard for Antoine to really deal with.
Koba's a god.
Koba is great.
Lucario.
Koba's better than Lucario.
Facts.
Facts machine.
And I had such a good matchup against Antoine with Goth purely.
Yeah, because basically Goth plus Koba sort of ran through him, considering every time that Pex came in, you could volt switch into Goth or something, and then trap it. But although he did bring Shed Shell for it.
Yeah, I honestly should have predicted that he would bring Shed Shell, as that's a common item in Toxapex.
Yeah.
So I could signal beamed, expecting that, as it was a like looking back on it, it was a pretty obvious play, but hindsight's.
Yeah, definitely. I still feel like Koba was a really good bring, and then you did play extremely well, in my opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, 20 minutes in, let's cover the last coach, I guess.
Ooh.
Quickest PRs of my career.
I know, right?
Yeah. So let's go over Tort, who I have first and you have third.
Ooh.
So he fought Zone this week. Wait, no, no,
No,
no,
he probably
wait.
screamed.
I was looking through my notes and I saw Nottingham Fortress versus Hamilton Cats, but that was last week. Okay. Tort versus Primer. All right. Rotom Heat came in and just grabbed the momentum, which was a really big part of his game plan, in my opinion, which was to just grab momentum always versus Primer's team and force his team to just get whittled down for Cube and Coco.
Definitely. As I literally had no good answers to Rotom Heat outside of Deoxys and Licky Licky. That was really it, but Rotom Heat both switches on both of those.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Cube and Coco proving to be big threats like always, considering
Because they're hello.
Yeah, Primer's team really had nothing for it at all.
I mean, to be fair, though, that's a pretty hardcore check.
I mean, he has Cube, Coco, Mega Sizz, which is scary.
It is.
And then he paired Starmie with it too, which is like a Gen 6 draft core. And then he did play really well. He
taking out the Deoxys D.
Yeah.
Which basically like kind of confirmed with Torterra.
Yeah, he
at that point
he played it well enough to get to the point where he would just win.
And Coco.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the standings with me currently, so we'll skip that and go to the. I think.
No.
Wait, you got it?
I got this.
You got the standings?
Yeah, pretty sure I got this.
Alright. I'll look through the trades. Alright, I think... Alright, so, some of the trades, I think there may be only a couple. I traded, Pag... I traded with Pag Linoon for Archeops. And he changed his Zmon from Blastoise to Archeops. Antoine dropped Toxapex for Lycanroc Dusk, Mega Uno for Mega Gallade, and Alolan Raichu for Rotom Ghost. I think A Guy's trade was for the next week.
It was Raichu.
Well, no, it's valid
Raichu
for
Raichu.
Yeah. Cantonian Raichu for Alolan Raichu, and then he changed up his Z moves users to be Lando T, and Raichu.
See.
And then the next trade's for the next week. So, you guys see.
You're about to experience a pretty spicy trade for
Whew. Spicy.
4 PR.
Yeah. All right. Do you have the standings? Or are they updated for week 4 already?
They're already updated for week 4 for the most part.
Well, shit. Unfort.
Yeah.
Next week.
I mean, I can say London Lucarios are at the bottom at number 10.
I think Zone is 9th.
Yeah, Zone is actually.
Because he's
yes. Yeah, that's literally the only.
I feel like
not updated.
I'm pretty sure I'm 8th. That's all I can remember. I think
I was second. No, I was first.
I feel like A Guy is 7th. Or no, I think I might be 7th and A Guy might be 8th.
Yeah.
Because he has a worse record than I do. I feel like Antoine's in 6th place.
Yep.
I feel like Primer's in 5th. I feel like Hags fourth, Rogue's third, you're second, and Tort is
No, I'm
first.
pretty sure I was first at that time. Yeah, I was first.
Alright, then Tort's second, you're first. Bam. Totally guess standings. Hopefully we'll have
Yeah,
it
pretty much. No,
ready for next week. Alright. Nice and 25-minute PR. Clean. Thank you for joining me, Killua, on the really, like, last-minute notice.
no problem.
Alright. Hopefully next week Antoine will be here. And we'll actually have...
That gets some sleep.
Yeah. Sergeant never gets sleep. Alright, so we'll see you guys next week on the Evergrande PRs. Bye.
See ya.